Hey guys, Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back with a little something different today for you. I got some music-related DVDs and Blu-rays that I've been collecting over the past 6 months or so, and I just haven't been able to fit them in to a video to really feature them and stuff. So I wanted to show a few of those to you guys and be quick and easy and everything. So now, I'm only recommending these because these are great. These are not just subpar and you have to be a fan to watch it or anything like that. These are really great documentaries and all that. So here was I had heard something about this, but this was kind of a blind buy. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Triumph, the band from Canada. It's 3 members, Rick Emerson, lead singer, guitarist. Yeah, they were another 3-piece from Canada. The other more famous one, Rush, was a 3-piece band and everything. But Triumph was major in the 80s, early 80s, mid 80s. They were a major touring band, had a lot of cool hits that you still hear on the radio. Fight the Good Fight and stuff like that. But here's a documentary about them. It's called Triumph, Rock and Roll Machine, and really good. It is a documentary. It has a lot of great footage. They actually, I think the drummer did a lot of filming behind the scenes over their career, like documenting them himself. So they had hours of footage to go through. And I believe did Sam Dunn direct this too? Put this together, I can't remember, but anyways, this is a pretty cool documentary. This is on Blu-ray. It's got great sound, great picture and everything. It's got this little booklet here. I'm trying to see if Sam Dunn is a director from Canada, and he's done some of the best documentaries on hard rock and metal groups in the last almost 20 years now. And everything. So did he direct this one too? Direct it, put it together. Man, it's like does not say anything about who the director is. Okay, I'm sorry. So if it's not Sam Dunn, then I don't know. But anyways, this is a great documentary. I'm not sure if it's streaming anywhere. Maybe if it's on Amazon, you got to pay $3.99. I'd say it's worth $3.99. Crank up the sound and stuff like that. And more than likely, you've probably heard songs by them that you didn't realize and stuff. And I'm just giving this as my personal opinion and my journey of, discovery over the years, hearing it on the radio growing up. My dad would have it on a rock station, classic rock, I guess you could call it. And of course, Triumph was on there, but that's a good documentary. I think it's kind of an underrated kind of one that's kind of flew under the radar, because a lot of groups now are all making their own documentaries. It doesn't matter who they are; they're all making the documentary and stuff. So, but it started off with like the hard rock and metal bands. They started doing those documentaries and stuff, and then everybody else has kind of picked up on it. But next up, I may have shown this, I may have not, but hey, if I have, I'm showing it again. It's really good. This is called Dio, Dreamers Never Die. This is the 4K and Blu-ray release of it, and I've had this for a while, but this is a great documentary. It's got a lot of great footage of Ronnie. His wife, Wendy, does a lot of interviews with, of course, countless people that Dio has, Dio started out as a kind of a crooner in the 50s, which I really didn't know that. And it's got those songs, those hits that he did then. I don't know if they were hits per se, but he started a band called Elf, which broke up, and then he joined Rainbow, Richie Blackmore from Deep Purple. Basically Richie Blackmore started Rainbow, great band, and then he left Rainbow and fronted Black Sabbath, which the 2 albums he did and the live album they did were great songs. I love the second one, Black Sabbath album. Just, oh man, it's great. But But this is a great documentary. It's called Dreamers Never Die. It's really high quality. Put it in your 4K players. Now, next up, I went to a secondhand store the other day. Found some videos and stuff, and I'm going to tell you a little story about this. This is a movie called The Kids Are All Right by The Who, and this was a documentary. Now, this documentary came out, 1979 maybe, just as they were kind of breaking up, or right before they broke up. Keith Moon died and everything, but I remember seeing this on a channel. We had cable. This was probably 1990. And we had cable, and we picked up a Chicago channel called WGN, and we had that for years and years, and I watched tons of cool stuff on there. But one night, it was one of those late night movies, like Friday night, about midnight or something. You know, the parents and sister went to bed, and I'm out on the couch and watching, and I discovered this movie, and I'm like, what the hell? This is so freaking good. It's so good. And it was an early documentary. Maybe a lot of people forget about it, but it was written and directed by Jeff Stein, and I had got this copy of it, God, years ago. And, I know it's on Blu-ray. The Blu-ray is kind of hard to find, or if it is, it's expensive. So the DVD is more common. But I had got this, and it doesn't have any bonus features. It just has it's got a booklet and some audio commentary on it and stuff and everything. So I was like, okay, I had this for years and watched it. And then just recently, I kind of looked up stuff on it and found out that there's a deluxe version of this with a whole disc of extras and stuff. So I'm like, damn. So I found that one in that secondhand store the other day. It was really, it must have been meant to be, because I just figured that out and found it by happenstance. But yeah, it's got this hard case cover on it, which is really gnarly cool. And it's got a bunch of extra stuff on there, just little bits and pieces of neat, different stuff. It's got, this 5.1 mix. That's really cool. But then you got this better opening here. You got this, kind of flips open. It's got a pretty thick little booklet. You got disc 1, disc 2. Kind of opens up there. Real nice. Some great late photos of the band before Keith Moon died. You got an early picture, and then you got like a later picture. But man, I can't wait to dig into that, because I just recently got it. This is a real new pickup. Okay, guys, enough about The Who. This is the last one I'll show you. This was during a big snowstorm we had just some weeks ago in December, and it was after Christmas, and snow in our areas. We get a little snow every year, but this year we got a lot of snow, and we got a lot of ice, and everybody seemed to be in their houses and kind of just hibernating and stuff. So me and my wife was watching, I was watching Hulu or something, and all of a sudden I came across this I thought it was a documentary at first, of the Wu-Tang Clan. It's a rap group from the early 90s, and they're still kind of active, inactive. All the members, there's like eight or nine members, I believe, and a lot of them has started their own solo career over the close to 30 years now. They've been doing solo albums and stuff. And as far as rap goes, Wu-Tang Clan is one of my favorite groups. But what it was like a documentary. It wasn't a documentary. It was like a 3-part. It was like telling their story with actors and stuff. And at first I thought, I don't want to watch that, because usually they're lame. But we got into it, and we watched the whole first season, which is kind of cool. But there's still 2 and 3 to go, and we haven't watched those yet. But anyways, the documentaries I was looking for, this was one. This was actually a documentary. Now, I believe this came on the BET channel. And it's okay. It's not that. I don't know. It's got some good interviews in it and stuff. It's pretty good. It's got a lot of stuff. But it's an earlier documentary about them. But yeah, it's called Wu: The Story of the Wu-Tang Clan, and they take the Wu-Tang from these kung fu films that they used to watch, like out in New York City. They would have some of these theaters that would just play kung fu movies. I think it was down in the seedier districts before all that 42nd Street and stuff like that, before it got cleaned up. But they would watch all these movies, and the guy RZA, which is kind of the leader of the group, more or less, and he kind of took some of the principles of some of these kung fu films, some of the teachings and stuff that they try to do, but he went further into it and kind of learned actually what they were talking about. And what do you know, a rap group appeared and stuff, and I have to say they're probably my favorite rap group as far as groups go and everything. So I got this, and it was okay, and then I got something else. Hang on. Okay, and then I got this, and I haven't watched this yet. And this is a two-disc set. And I hear that this was a better documentary, and it's a more recent documentary, running 235 minutes. It's got some extras on there and stuff like that. But this is Region B. And I ordered it from the UK and stuff. But yeah, this is called Wu-Tang Clan of Mics and Men. And it's newer. I think it's on, you can stream it now, but I'm not sure. I don't think I have the channel that it's streaming on. But anyways, got these two Wu-Tang Clan documentary kind of stuff. Just check out. Check it out. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, I haven't watched this yet, so I'm hoping it would be good. So there you go, guys. There's just a big mixture of different kinds of, music documentaries and DVDs and Blu-rays and everything to kind of feast your eyes on and check them out. That Who documentary, I really like that, man. I don't know. It's like a film. It's like a film, but it's a documentary, but it's a concert film. It's a little bit of everything, and it's a cool late night movie. And I wonder if it was a midnight movie briefly. I wonder, back in the day. But anyways, guys, check out my channel. I got a whole lot of genre stuff. I got all kinds of stuff on there, guys. And I got some other music spotlights on there. I got a Jimi Hendrix spotlight. I got a UFO, the band UFO. I got a spotlight on there, box set. I got some stuff, Iron Maiden. I got some videos out there if you want music. But then I got kung fu, western, film noir, gangster movies, dramas, classic Hollywood, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, guys, check out my channel. Give me a thumbs up and share the video if you can. And I will see you guys again later in another video. Take it easy.